Hey guys, welcome back. This is Stock Brock. I am breaking down where I put my extra cash, why I don't use a savings account, why I prefer to use SGov, a money market ETF instead of a high yield savings account. Right now, I'll compare the actual rates, walk through the pros and cons, and talk safety, all in plain real numbers. Let's look at it real quick. So, interest rates as of September 2025, top high yield savings accounts are currently paying around anywhere from 4.2 to about 4.5. Some are a little bit higher, depending on the type of bank, but mostly the major banks are below 4.5. And for SGov, iShares, a 0 to 3 month Treasury bond ETF, is showing a recent 30-day SEC yield of 4.6%, and I believe a 12-month yield of 4.7%. So the yield is higher. That's about, so say if you have $10,000 invested, that's about $471 at 4.71% annually. And then, so if you do the math, you'll kind of get an idea of what you'll get paid monthly. But say if you have more, of course you're going to earn more. So why I chose SGov over a savings account? Basically, SGov is yield usually follows Treasury bills directly, so the rate can move a lot quicker, so it can go up or down a lot quicker, which could be a negative and a positive at the same time. But while banks might lag the interest rate and lower rates slowly, I personally don't want to deal with a bank. Certain banks do change the rate a lot ahead of the curve as well. So that's one thing I noticed when I was using Goldman Sachs, and it's been pretty consistent using SGov. Rates have been higher for longer, but once we start getting rate cuts, things may change. But for right now, I am using SGov. There are no bank account fees, no transfer limits, no minimums to worry about with SGov. If you use a fee-free brokerage, I personally use Fidelity, Charles Schwab. I use all the above pretty much. But because you always want to have all your eggs in multiple baskets, diversified. When you want to reinvest, you just sell SGov like a stock. Your buying power is available, no waiting days for a bank transfer. And that's the biggest reason why I chose SGov, because if you're going to transfer it from your bank, you're going to have to wait multiple days, 2 to 3 business days, sometimes 3 to 5 business days, depending on which bank you have. But yeah, basically my biggest thing was waiting for bank transfers, no bank account fees, no minimums, all that good stuff. You could just buy a large amount of SGov if you want to, just like a stock. There are a few small trade-offs. SGov is an investment, so you need a brokerage account. It's really quick and easy to open one. I'll create a video on how to do that, but it's really quick and easy. You can go and buy it quickly when the market's open. So it is like stock, so you have to wait till the market opens on Monday through Friday. And prices could be very much slightly fluctuate, though typically by a penny or less per share. High yield savings accounts are FDI insured up to $250,000, while brokerages are SIPC insured up to $500,000 for securities like SGov. So that is a plus side, not necessarily downside. Interest in savings accounts is credited monthly. SGov typically pays income monthly too, but the yield moves based on treasuries, not a fixed bank rate, because it is a money market of bonds. Based on what the bonds are doing, that's how the SGov rate of return will fluctuate. But I've been in SGov for a while now, and it's been pretty consistent, right around 4.7%. Gone higher, it's gone lower, but I'm happy where I'm at right now. My real world choice for me right now, I get a little extra yield with SCUF, so that's why I personally chose it over the best high yield savings account. My cash is just as safe with very high liquidity. So if I want to buy a stock today or on Monday, or like I did want to buy a stock today, I did buy a stock. I quickly sold and I bought the stock within minutes or seconds. Seconds. I keep my funds ready to invest instantly if the market dips, so I never have to wait for transfers. That's my biggest thing. That's my playbook on SCUF. Just kind of wanted to give you an option to park your money into something that's safe, something that's reliable. Do keep in mind you have to remember that interest rates will change. So the bank account savings rate will go down, so will the rate of return for SCUF. But yeah, guys, just wanted to give you a tip for today. Thanks for watching. Stock Prof. Peace.